Can one phone really change what we expect from a flagship device? That's the question people are asking after new leaks about the upcoming OnePlus 15. While it's still a few months away from launch, the early details already have tech fans talking, especially about one feature that could put it way ahead of the competition: the battery. According to reliable sources, the OnePlus 15 could come with a battery size of over 7,000 mAh. That's far more than the usual 4,500 to 5,000 mAh batteries seen in today's top-end phones. If this turns out to be true, the OnePlus 15 might become the longest-lasting flagship smartphone in the market. But a large battery isn't the only thing worth noting. The phone is also expected to support 100-watt fast charging, both wired and wireless. That means even with a massive battery, you won't have to sit around waiting for hours to recharge. Just a quick plug-in or a short time on a wireless charger, and you're ready to go again. This kind of convenience, combined with battery life, could be a major selling point. On the performance side, OnePlus is rumored to be using Qualcomm's next-generation processor, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4, also known in some leaks as the Snapdragon 8 Elite 2. While it hasn't been officially announced yet, it's expected to deliver a major boost in performance and efficiency. That could make the OnePlus 15 just as powerful as any flagship from Samsung, Apple, or Xiaomi, and possibly even faster. The display is also expected to get some solid upgrades. Leaks mention a flat 6.78-inch LTPO screen with a 1.5K resolution and ultra-slim bezels. LTPO panels are known for offering smoother refresh rates while using less power, which means better battery performance without sacrificing screen quality. The combination of a high-quality screen and a power-saving design sounds like a great balance for everyday use. In terms of design, OnePlus might go with a fiberglass back, helping the phone stay lightweight and thin despite packing such a large battery. Other rumored features include an ultrasonic in-display fingerprint scanner, strong water and dust resistance with IP68 and IP69 ratings, and a new Eero 916 vibration motor to enhance the feel of touch responses. When it comes to cameras, the OnePlus 15 might feature a triple lens setup with all three sensors being 50 megapixels. That would likely include a main sensor, an ultra-wide lens, and a periscope-style telephoto lens offering up to 3x optical zoom. While image samples aren't available yet, OnePlus has been making steady improvements in camera performance, and this setup could offer strong results in most conditions. However, not everything is perfect. The phone is expected to launch first in China, likely around October, with a global release possibly pushed to early 2026. That delay could be frustrating for international users, but it may give OnePlus time to fine-tune the global version and avoid any early software or hardware issues. As competition in the Android world heats up, the OnePlus 15 looks like it's aiming to be one of the most feature-packed phones of the year. It will go up against strong rivals like the upcoming Xiaomi 16, and it remains to be seen whether Samsung will stick with Qualcomm's chip or return to its own Exynos line for the Galaxy S26. If battery life, fast charging, strong performance, and a premium feel are high on your wish list, the OnePlus 15 is definitely one to watch. For more updates, specs, and confirmed details as we get closer to the official reveal, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss a thing. Is Samsung playing it too safe with the Galaxy Z Fold 7? That's what many fans are starting to ask after a new leaked photo of the upcoming foldable surfaced online. The image, which appeared on the Chinese platform Weibo, shows a device that looks strikingly similar to last year's Galaxy Z Fold 6. And naturally, that's left a lot of people wondering, what's really new this time? From what we can see in the leaked image, the Fold 7 doesn't offer a major visual shift. The camera layout, rear panel design, and overall shape seem nearly identical to its predecessor. While some users might appreciate this familiar look, others were clearly hoping for something more exciting, especially considering the fast pace at which smartphone design usually evolves. But that doesn't mean Samsung hasn't made any changes. In fact, there are some subtle design tweaks that might make a big difference in everyday use. One of the more noticeable ones is the shift away from the metallic borders seen on the Fold 6. Instead, the Fold 7 might be getting a titanium backplate. This new material could help make the phone slimmer and noticeably lighter, which is Big plus for a foldable device that already leans toward the bulky side. Another minor change is the repositioning of the camera flash. It has reportedly been moved slightly lower, which isn't a groundbreaking change by any means, but it does show Samsung is still refining the small details. There's also a new color option in the works, a soft, icy blue finish. It's clean, subtle, and different from the typical black or gray shades we've seen before, so it might attract users who want something a little more refined. Still, most of these visual changes are quite minimal, and that might be disappointing for those who were hoping for a fresh, bold look. But while the design doesn't scream innovation, the real story might be what's happening inside the device. Based on multiple reports, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 will likely come with an 8.2-inch inner screen and a 6.5-inch outer screen. Both are said to be slightly taller and wider than the Fold 6, which could improve usability without making the phone feel too bulky. The inner display might also come with a reduced crease, which has been a long-standing issue with foldables. Performance-wise, Samsung isn't holding back. The Fold 7 is expected to be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, branded here as the Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy. That should offer noticeable gains in speed and power efficiency. As for the camera, we could be looking at a 200-megapixel main sensor, yes, 200 megapixels, which could bring major improvements in photo detail and clarity. The battery is likely to stay at 4,400 mAh, which isn't a massive jump, but should still support a full day of use with some careful management. Combined with a thinner frame and lighter build, Samsung seems focused on refining the user experience rather than reinventing it. Of course, the challenge with these kinds of upgrades is that many of them won't be obvious at first glance. And that might explain why some fans are feeling underwhelmed. If you care about internal performance, durability, and usability, the Fold 7 might be one of the best foldables yet. But if you were expecting a bold new design, this version may fall short of those expectations. The official reveal isn't far off. Samsung is expected to launch the Galaxy Z Fold 7 in early July at its Summer Galaxy Unpacked event. That's when we'll get all the confirmed specs, new features, and most importantly, the price tag. So what's your take on all this? Do you think these upgrades are enough to call it a true next-gen foldable? Or does it feel more like a Fold 6.5 then? A Fold 7? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Could Samsung be finally turning things around with its own Exynos chips? After years of trailing behind Qualcomm's Snapdragon processors, it looks like Samsung might be planning a strong comeback with the Exynos 2600. This new chip is rumored to power at least some models of the upcoming Galaxy S26 series, and for once, it may actually be able to compete. In the past, Samsung has struggled to keep Exynos on the same level as Snapdragon. Part of the problem hasn't been the chip's design, but more about how it's manufactured. The Exynos 2500 was originally expected to debut in the Galaxy S25 lineup, but that never happened. The main issue came from Samsung Foundry, the part of the company responsible for making the chips. They couldn't produce enough working units because of low yield rates, meaning too many chips in each batch were faulty or unusable. However, recent